Welcome to the world of barbershops, where scissors meet stupidity. Common sense has left the building, and grown adults throw tantrums over follicles. I'm your host, and today, we're diving into a masterclass of entitlement so profound. You'll question whether these people have mirrors at home. Let's begin. 1. A customer complained that his haircut made him look too handsome and demanded a refund because now women would leave him alone. The barber's face went pale as he tried to process whether this was performance art or peak delusion. Spoiler alert, it was delusion. 2. A customer filed a formal complaint because the barber's hands were too cold when touching his head. He suggested the barber wear heated gloves year-round or refuse to work until his hands reached optimal temperature. Imagine the level of self-absorption required to demand this. 3. A parent brought in their child for a haircut, then filed a complaint because the barber would let the kid play with the scissors during the service. Apparently, sharp objects near a child's face should be treated as toys. The level of confidence required to demand this is genuinely frightening. 4. Someone complained that the barbershop's chairs weren't ergonomic enough for their unique spinal alignment. They wanted the barber to purchase a custom chair just for their monthly visits. The entitlement is hysterical. Imagine expecting a small business to drop thousands because your back doesn't like sitting. 5. A customer was furious because the barber was breathing too loudly while cutting his hair. He suggested the barber hold his breath during the service or wear a breathing mask to muffle the sound. View. The barber spent the next 10 minutes explaining human biology as if talking to a toddler. 6. A man complained that his haircut looked exactly like the photo he showed. He wanted it to look similar but different. When asked to clarify, he said, "You're the professional. Figure it out." This visionary expected mind-reading to be included in the $25 haircut. 7. Some demanded a refund because they changed their mind about the style 3 days after the haircut. They wanted the barber to put their hair back. I swear to you, I am not making this up. 8. A customer filed a complaint because the barbershop didn't offer champagne during his $18 haircut. He compared it unfavorably to his upscale salon experience that cost $150. 2. The audacity of expecting luxury amenities at budget prices is truly something. 9. A parent was outraged that the barber refused to cut their screaming, thrashing toddler's hair while the child was actively running around the shop. They called it unprofessional and threatened a 1-star review. Because apparently, physics and safety standards don't apply when you're entitled. 10. Someone complained that their haircut made them realize they were going bald. They blamed the barber for revealing this information instead of hiding it better. The mental gymnastics required for this complaint deserves an Olympic medal. 11. A customer was furious because the barber used clippers that were too loud and insisted on a haircut using only scissors. When told this would take twice as long and cost more, he called it a scam. This genius wanted premium service at express prices. 12. A man complained that the barbershop's music was unique to his taste and demanded they change the playlist mid-haircut. When they politely declined, he sat with his fingers in his ears like a toddler. The barber struggled to hold back laughter while trimming around those fingers. 13. Someone filed a complaint because their haircut didn't make them look younger. They genuinely expected a $20 trim to reverse aging. The absurdity of expecting a barber to perform miracles that rival plastic surgery is peak ignorance. 14. A customer was outraged that the barber wouldn't cut his hair in complete silence. He wanted absolute quiet, no talking, no music, no other customers. He expected a public barbershop to become his personal meditation chamber. 15. A parent complained that the barber made their child cry by cutting their hair. The child cried because they didn't want a haircut. The parent apparently expected the barber to use telepathy instead of scissors. 16. Someone demanded a refund because they didn't like Mondays and their Monday haircut reminded them it was Monday. The mental gymnastics here are genuinely impressive. Should we ban haircuts on specific days to protect people's feelings? 17. A customer was furious because the barbershop didn't validate parking for a lot 3 blocks away that had nothing to do with the business. When explained this, he threatened to take his business elsewhere. The barber's response: please do. 18. A man complained that his haircut looked too professional for his punk rock aesthetic. He'd shown a photo of a clean businessman S cut and was shocked when that S what he received. The lack of self-awareness is genuinely remarkable. 19. Someone filed a complaint because they fell asleep during their haircut and woke up to find it finished. They felt robbed of the experience and wanted a free do-over so they could enjoy it properly this time. I can't believe I have to write this down. 20. A customer was outraged that the barber would give him a mohawk using a regular trimmer while he sat in his car in the parking lot. This visionary apparently thought drive-through haircuts were a thing. 21. A parent complained that the barber gave their teenager the exact haircut the teenager requested, which the parent hated. They demanded the barber refuse service to teenagers without parental pre-approval. The entitlement is truly something.